Anybody can do that. Like that's the reality. It's just that we just recognize, and you mentioned like Steve at EXO, like that was one of the things that he came to us with, is like there's kind of this gap. Like if it's October and I'm like on a backpacking hunting trip and I need to sit down for an hour, I don't want to freeze because the only offerings available are 13 ounces and they have 2/3 the amount of down. There's just a gap. And so, that's why when we make this decision, okay, we're going to make this jacket, then all decisions are going to lead towards keeping it as warm as possible, because, for a 16-ounce jacket, we can put in a size large, 7.5 ounces of 850 fill down. And there's just not a lot of jackets out there that do that.
It's expensive. Down's the most expensive, well, probably the most expensive thing you're putting into this jacket.
Absolutely.
It's very pricey to buy and treat and stuff down into a jacket for sure. So when I think about it, like I think there's a cost element for some reasons why there's not always more down. And that I guess that just know not all puffies are the same. Sometimes puffies get put into this category and it's like, oh, I've got a puffy jacket, check the box. Well, there's just no comparing this piece to a jacket that has 2 ounces of down in it. You're talking about a jacket that has 3 times the amount of down in it. So it's definitely those details. Not all puffy jackets are the same, but our goal with this was to load it with as much down as we possibly could, of a premium down, as we possibly could. And that's where you get just so much loft, so much of the warmth. So like you mentioned, about 7.5 ounces of down in a size large on this jacket, which is incredible. And it's even more incredible when you start to look at the price point on this compared to other offerings out there. So this piece is releasing at a price point of $275 for the amount of down, for the technicality of this fabric, for everything that's gone into this jacket. It is a very, very competitive price, I guess is how I would put that. But now you guys are educated. You can go and compare what other jackets are out there. You can compare the amount of down, the fill power, the quality, all of those aspects, and put it head to head. And I think you'll be really, really impressed with the price point and everything else that this jacket has to offer. I know that I was, even as I was just doing some preparation for some other stuff, and I started to just look around